May 2023, Mathematics Paper 1F, Foundation Tier. For question number 1, write 38% as a decimal. We divide by 100%, and there's 2 decimal places, 1, 2, 0.38. What fraction of this shape is shaded for number 2? How many of those little triangles are there? 10 of them. And how many are shaded? 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 out of 10. Number 3, here is a list of numbers. From the list, write down the smallest number. Smallest number is 0.5. This one starts with 1, 1, 1. The next one starts with 2. 0.5 is the one that starts with a number smaller. Work out minus 9 plus 4. It's minus 9 plus 5. It gives you minus 4. I put some information here for you to learn to help you. Decimal percentage. 0.75 is 75%. How do you get it? You multiply by 100. And how do you change from decimal to percentage? You count 2 decimal places, 1, 2. Move 2 decimal places to the right. 0.8 will be 80% because you move 1, 2, and you put a 0 under the arch. And then 0.06 to percentage, you times by 100, 1, 2, to 0.345, the same. And if you're going this way, you divide by 100. So learn all these examples, it will help you. Question number 5, I want to solve that equation. Minus 2 goes to the right, it becomes plus 2. So 5 is the answer, because 5 take away 2 is 3. So the answer P is 5. Freddy adds labels to this diagram of a circle. Explain why one of the labels is wrong. Which one is wrong? The diameter is the one that is wrong. Diameter is a distance from one side of the circle to the other side of the circle, passing through the center. That's the center there. It has to pass through the center. Here are some information about circles that can come in exams. When it passes through the center and goes from one end of the circumference to the other end, is called a diameter. A radius is from the center to the circumference. Circumference is the distance around the object. Very important. Tangent is a line that just touches the circle. Chord is a line that goes from one end of the circle to another, but doesn't pass through the center. Circumference is 2 pi r. Diameter is 2 times r. Area is pi radius squared. Have to learn all these things. Question number 7. Write down three different factors of 20. I pick 2, 4, and 5. You can pick any of those 3 from there. Number 8. Work out the size of the angle marked X. 360 is a complete circle. 360 minus 50 is 310. Part B. A student says that angle 50 degrees is an obtuse. The student is wrong. Obtuse angle is an angle which is more than 90 degrees, but less than 180. And 50 degrees is less than 90, so it's wrong. These are some information about angles to help you. Acute angle, less than 90. Right angle is 90. Obtuse, bigger than 90, but less than 180. Straight line, the angle there is 180. Reflex, between 180 and full rotation, 360. Number 9, the coordinates of B. 5, 2, that's B there. 5 for the X and 2 for Y. And plot the points 4 minus 2 and label it C. That's it, the 4 to the right and minus 2 down. Write down the coordinates of the midpoint of AB. That's A and B. To get the midpoint, you add the X values, 3 and minus 5. Minus 3 and 5, add them together, it gives you 2. 2 divided by 2 gives you 1. And then 4 plus 2 is 6, plus divided by 2 is 3. So it's 1, 3 in the middle there. Question number 10. 6 large plates is 12 pounds because you get 2 pounds times 6, 2 pounds for each plate times 6 large one, 12 pounds. 6 small plates is 80 pence divided by 2, which is 40 pence. So 6 times the normal price of small plate is 80 pence. So 6 times 40 is 2 pounds 40. So the total will be 12 pounds plus 2 pounds 40, 14 pounds 40. So Max, not Mass. Max has enough because 15 pound that Max has is bigger than 14 pound 40. That's question 11. It says, how many tickets were not sold? So we got 700 minus 452. So 0 take away 2, it's not possible. You get 1 from that 6. This becomes 10. Take 1 becomes 9. 9, and then this becomes 10. 10 take away 2 is 8. 9 take away 5 is 4. 6 take away 4 is 2. So 248 tickets were not sold. So for this number 11, 10 minus 8, 10 minus 2 gives you 8, 9 minus 5, 4, 6 minus 4, 2. So 248 tickets. And for part B, you approximate 297 to 300. £9.50 is like approximately 10 pounds. 399 is like 400. 1950 is like 20. So 300 times 10 plus 400 times 2. You got 3,000 plus 8,000, it gives you 11,000. Question number 12. Here are the 6 numbers. Work out the mean. You add all of them. You get 42. You divide by 6 because there are 6 numbers. And you get 7. Simplify 15a over 3. 15 is same as 5 times 3. So the 3 will cancel. It's 5a. So 15 divided by 3 is 5. Part B. Simplify. So you want to take the ones which are similar. 5b minus 7b. Put that together. You get minus 2b. 4c plus c. 4c plus c, it gives you 5c. And the 19 stays as it is, so it's 19 minus 2b plus 5c. Factorize means put into brackets. 8 is the same as 2 times 4. 6 is the same as 2 times 3. So 2 comes out of the bracket, and you're left with 4d minus 3. So 2 bracket 4d minus 3 is the answer. Question 14. Last week, 73% of the tickets sold at the cinema were adult tickets. What percentage sold were not? So you subtract 100. Everything adds up to 100%. So 100 minus the adult tickets is 27%. What fraction of these people were adults? 2 is to 5. You add 2 plus 5. Gives you 7. And the fraction is a part divided by a whole. So adult is 2 and the total is 7. So 2 over 7. On Friday, 500 people watch a film at the cinema. 70% of these people were children. So you want 70% of 500, 70 over 100 times 500. 1, 2 zeros will cancel 1, 2. 7 times 5. 7, 1, 2 zeros, 1, 2 zeros will cancel. So you want 70 times 5. So 750 over 100 times 500 gives you 350. 5 over 8 of 720, it gives you 450. So on Saturday, 450, on Friday, 350. So Kasim thinks some more children watch film on Friday. The answer is no, because there were 350 on Friday and 450 on Saturday. Number 15, to work out that multiplication. We can multiply the numerator first. 6 times 5 is 30. 12 times 7 is 84. And then we divide by 6. 30 divided by 6 is 5. 84 divided by 6 is 14. So it's 5 over 14. Or you can simplify first. 6 divided by 6 is 1. 12 divided by 6 is 2. So you have 1 times 5 is 5. 7 times 2 is 14. Question number 16. Here is the list of ingredients for making 20 biscuits. Harry wants to make 60 biscuits. How much flour does Harry need? Flour is 250 grams for 20 biscuits. 60 is the same as 20 times 3. So we have to multiply 250 times 3. So you need 750 grams. Question number 17. We have red, blue, and yellow plus green is 200. So it's 38 plus 52. Yellow is X because the same. Same for yellow and green. We call it X and X. So X plus X is 2X. 38 plus 52 is 90. We minus 90 from both sides. So we've got 2X equals to 110. And X is half of 110, 55. So the percentage of yellow, so it's 55 for yellow out of the total 200 times 100%. That gives you 27.5%. For question 18, we want to find a formula for T. T is the total apples. So there are 5 apples in each bag. So a bag is B. And then 28 apples in each crate, and the crate is C. So 5 times B plus 28 times C. Total number of apples in the bag and total number of apples in the bag, total number of apples in the crate. Number 19, write that formula for n term. The way I think of it is that DAD. And I put the n and then the minus. The first one is A, which is minus 5. The difference is 8. 11 take away 3 is 8. 3 minus minus 5 is 8. 19 take away 11 is 8. Sub them in that formula. D is 8. So you put 8 there. N plus A is minus 5 and D is 8. So minus 5 minus 8 is minus 13. So it's 8n minus 13. Number 20, work out 8.46 divided by 0.15. What you can do is 8.46 is the same as 846 over 100 divided by 15 over 100. So you can flip them around, keep, change, and flip. Keep the first fraction, change the divide to times, and flip the second fraction. So what happened is the 100 will cancel. So it's 846 divided by 15. If you divide by 3 and by 3, you get 282 divided by 5. Long division, 282 divided by 5. 5 goes into 28 5 times, remainder 3. Bring the 2, 32. 5 goes into 32 6 times. And then remainder 2, put a decimal point at the 0. 5 goes into 24 times, so it's 56.4. And this is the formula for n term of an arithmetic progression. So sometimes they'll use U, and sometimes they use T, but that's the n term, the first term plus A minus 1 times D. You can learn that to help you. This is another example for long division, and you need to use the 15 times table on the right just for practice. Another example of long division, 75 divided by 4. Another example of long division, which you can practice. Another way to do that question, you multiply by 100, multiply by 100, you get 846 divided by 15, and you do that long division, and you get the answer. Question number 21 and 22. To subtract mixed number, let's subtract the whole numbers first. 7 minus 2 is 5. And then we do 3 over 8 minus a half. 3 over 8 minus a half, it gives you minus 1 over 8. Now we want to add the 5 and the minus 1 over 8 together. So it's 5 minus 1 over 8, which gives you 39 over 8. And how many times 8 goes in 39 is 4? Remainder 7. So it's 4 and 7 over 8. So that's what it is, 4 and 7 over 8. This is an example for you to do to practice that skill. These are other examples for you to do to practice that skill. Another example. Question 22. A cube has a total surface area, 150. Work out the volume. Surface area are those faces. You see, like you've got the blue face, the red, the yellow. So we can see 3 of them, blue, red, and yellow. And behind them, there are the other faces. So altogether, there are 6 of them. So the total number of faces is 6. And the area for each one is a squared. A squared because a times a. So 6 times a squared is 150. To get the area for one of them, you divide by 6. It gives you 25. And the length will be square root of 25 is 5. So each one is 5. Each one is 5. I'll put some formula there for you to see in terms of the faces. 6 of them. Volume is length times width times height. Since each of side is a, so it's 5 times 5 times 5 is 125. That's a cuboid, and it shows the formula for the volume. Now we have a cube. All the sides are the same. So the volume is a cube. A times a times a. Sometimes they might use S. The volume of the cube with S is S times S times S. So it's S cube. Question number 23. They want us to draw a frequency polygon for this information. We find the middle number between 0 and 5. So 0 plus 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. The middle number between 5 and 10, 5 plus 10 divided by 2, 7.5. So we find those middle numbers and we mark it on the graph. 2.5 there, 7.5, 12.5, 17.5. We plot it against those numbers. So we have here 8. So it's 2.5 and 8, 2.5. I'll zoom in. 2.5 and 8 is that point there. 7.5 and 24. 12.5 and 13. After you join them all with a straight line, and that's your frequency polygon. That's another example for you to try. Use this group data and the frequency and see if you can draw this polygon, frequency polygon. Question number 24. A are the odd numbers, all the odd numbers less than 10, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And square numbers, 1, 4, 9. Square numbers are like from 1 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 times 3. We pick what is found in both of them. 1 is found in both of them, and 9 is found in both of them. It goes in the middle. What is left for B is 4. What's left for this one is 3, 5, and 7. What numbers are not in the two circles? There are 2, 6, 8, and 10. A number is chosen at random from the universal set. Find the probability that this number is in the set B complement. B dash or B complement means everything outside B. How many numbers are outside B? Let's circle B there. That's all the numbers inside B. How many are outside? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 numbers outside B. How many numbers altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or if you speak Chinese, Yi E Sang. Or you speak Hindi. These are some pictures about set operation and Venn diagrams, which you should be familiar with. The green means the set A, everything is set A. This next one, the green outside and that, it means everything which is outside A, because A is not colored. So everything is outside A is called the complement of A, and they write it as A with that little dash symbol there. Sometimes they call it A prime. That means everything outside A. Very important to note that one. And A intersection B right at the bottom there, that symbol that looks like an N, A intersection B, it means everything that is in A and B, in the middle part. A union B means everything that's inside A and inside B, that's all colored in green. So it's important to note that. Question number 25. It is a positive correlation because it's increasing from left to right. And at 5.8 kilogram, you draw a line to the line of best fit and it's 3. So this green line is called the LOBF, line of best fit. So if all the points are almost in a straight line, it's called a strong and positive correlation. If they are not all on a straight line, it's a weak and a positive. If they're on a straight line going down from left to right, it's a strong and a negative correlation. If they're not all on the line, it's a weak and negative. And then this is what they call moderate negative correlation. And this one is no correlation at all. Question number 26. We can find 20% of a number X is equal to 240 pounds. So to find X, we times by 100 divided by 20, that gives us 1,200. Another way to look at it is 20% is 240 pounds. You divide by 2, you get 10%. You divide by 2, you get 120. So 10% is 120 pounds. So 100% will be 10 times 100. 100, 120 times 100, 1,200. Question number 27. Pressure is force over area. The formula is given at the top right there. And volume is area times length. I remember it by thinking of the word Valentine. Valentine, some people like Valentine's Day. So volume is area times length. So the area, you rearrange it, is volume divided by length. Volume is 1,200, the length is 40. Always make sure they are in the same unit, centimeters, centimeters, cube, and centimeters. So you divide that, you get 30. So we know the area. Pressure is force over area. That one is given in the question. So the force is 90 divided by the area 30, which gives you 3 newtons per centimeter squared. So you can learn this triangle to find the force. Pressure is force divided by area. Pressure is force divided by area. Pressure is force divided by area. And you can rearrange it to find force and find area. Question 28. Use this graph to solve the simultaneous equations. To solve it, you find where the two of them meet. They meet at 6 for x and minus 2 for y. So 6 minus 2. Question 29 and 30. Question 29. All the base is 4, 4, 4. So we add the powers. Minus 6 plus 9 is minus 3. And when we take the 1 to the top, it becomes minus 1. So minus 3 minus 1 is 4 to the minus 4, which is 1 over 4 to the power 4, which is 1 over 256. Number 30, write down the exact value of cos 60 degrees. Cosine of 60 is adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse, which is 1 over 2. So try and memorize this triangle. And when you memorize that triangle, you can do the ones for 30 degrees and for 60 degrees. You could do one for 30 and for 60. You can find the sine, cos, and tan. So for 30 and 60 degrees, you can get all of this from that triangle. Number 31, there's home and office. When you add the two, it has to be 1. Add these two, you get 1. Add these two, you get 1. So work out the probability that Sheila will work at home on Monday and at the office on Friday. At home, 0.2. And then after that, office, 0.3. You times them. 0.2 times 0.3 is 0.06. So that brings us to the end of this paper. So congratulations. And if you want to get more, you go to this website, www.anago.com, and the number to WhatsApp me on, and you can send me any questions that you need help with, and I will make videos and put them on the website for you to have a look at. So by joining the Anago Club, you are in an exclusive club where all your questions will be answered and provided to you whenever you need them. So 24/7 access, 24/7. You heard it from me. With that number, you can WhatsApp me, text me any question you need help with, and then I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So thank you and good luck. Look forward to seeing you for the next paper, paper 2.